Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everyone out there is doing well. My name is Mike, and this is my buddy Ivan.
What's up?
And we're here to do a music reaction to Tool. I know there's been people since I started this channel who have asked me to check out Tool before, and I'm not sure if I responded to everyone. If not, I'm sorry, but basically my responses have always been I already knew the song that was being asked for. I've been a fan of Tool since I was a kid. So, in fact, this song is a song I've heard. It's a song called Bottom. It's from the Undertow album from 1993. However, Ivan has not heard this song.
Yeah.
So I thought, hey, this is a good opportunity to get a song on the channel because most of their catalog I've already heard. So it's the only way I can do it. I have a buddy who hasn't heard him yet, or this song yet. He does know who Tool is. In fact, we've talked about this song before in the car because we were listening to some songs from this album. You remember anything about the song? What we talked about?
About Bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said Henry Rollins is it, and he does like a bit of like spoken word, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I know who Tool is. You know, I've listened to like their major hits, you know, 46 and 2, Pot, you know, Stinkfist, you know. But I never really sat down and listened to like the entirety of any of their albums. So, but I did listen to the entirety of this album, except for this song. And yeah, Undertow is pretty badass. Yeah,
let me just point out. So he was starting to get into this album. I specifically asked him not to listen to this one so we could react to it. So thanks for doing that.
Yeah.
And I mean, he already knew who Tool was. Yeah. He's kind of going through this renaissance thing of really appreciating him, which is awesome.
Maynard, he's on a different plane.
That's right. When he's not an asshole.
Tool.
He's not an asshole. Okay, so normally I go through all the lyrics and stuff. We're just gonna skip that today, and we're just gonna dive in. So yeah, here we go. This is Tool, Bottom. What have you thought of the Tool album so far?
It's great. It's great. Oh yeah.
Passion is broken now. The wounds he wrote it now. Desire is broken now. It makes me feel I'm laying on my knees and burning my fist and moans are healing. Set my head on fire. Smell my soul is burning. Broken, looking up to see the enemy. And I have swallowed the poison you're feeding me. But I survive on the poison you're feeding me. Guilt, fear, hatred, weakness, it makes me feel I'm laying on my knees and burning my fist and moans are healing. I set my head on fire.
We'll stop there. I know what's coming next, but this is one of my favorite Tool songs, by the way.
Is this the part where Henry Rollins makes his appearance?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Is it? We're getting close to it.
Okay.
But yeah, so this is one of my favorite Tool songs. This is one that
one of your favorite Tool albums too.
One of my favorite Tool albums. One of my favorite Tool songs. I just love the part. Actually, I love the whole song, but the part we're coming up to with Henry Rollins coming soon is one of my just favorite instrumental parts I've ever heard in a song. So simple and beautiful. But I stopped this mainly to see what you think of this so far.
Tool always hits. Like I don't know, they're definitely one of the best rock albums in history.
What do you think about what does this song make you feel? Does it make you feel hyped up?
It makes me feel like a lot of things, really depending on the song that I hear from. But it's just they always have good mixture of flow and atmosphere and drums, guitar. They just managed to make it work so perfectly. And to this day, I've never heard a band that has such great like bass playing, except for Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, you know what? What were you? We were
Like
talking
they
about this in the
they
car.
put such an emphasis on the bass that like I'd rather hear the bass than the actual like guitar solo.
Like the bass work in Tool songs stands out more than other songs.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I always thought the same. And we talked about this in
Yeah.
the car. We were trying to think of other bands.
Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine's another one who has a very standout.
Yeah, really, I think that's it for as far as I know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of bands put most emphasis on the guitar, which that's fine too. Guitar rocks also, right?
Yeah.
The bass is very underrated.
Bass is very much like the rhythm section of the band along with drums, and they usually don't do crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But even in the areas of Tool songs where they don't go nuts, you still hear the bass very clearly.
Very clearly.
And specifically, one thing that I love about this song is the quick guitar picking. Just that, in the verses, the
Yep.
yeah. So, all right. I know we're coming into a new phase here. Let's back up just a bit. We'll keep going. You ready?
Yeah.
By the way, when I was a kid, I thought he was saying she ends up with the bottle. Oh, I love this part.
Does she though?
I love that rim hit on the snare. Ah, it sounds so beautiful. Oh, yeah.
If I let you, you would make me destroy myself.
Oh, is this it?
In order to survive you, I must first survive myself.
That's deep.
And I can sink no further. And I cannot forgive you. There's no choice but to confront you, to engage you, to erase you. I've gone to great
Okay, before we go further, let's
That was
talk
good.
about this.
That was pretty deep.
You like that part?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. You know what's funny is before that part started, you were talking about always having clear bass work,
Yeah.
and that part was just nothing but the rhythm section of the band. It's
Yeah.
just the bass and the drums, and the only thing you heard from the guitar was those open notes, the boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. Man, and Henry Rollins' part on this is just so perfect and awesome. His
Yeah.
voice, while being almost soft spoken, is just so menacing.
Yeah.
And you know the things he's saying, like I've gone to great lengths to, crap, what does he say? I forget the rest, but to erase you.
Yeah.
Yeah, hardcore stuff,
Yeah.
man.
Which is weird to me because every time I, watch Henry Rollins, he's always, just
Like happy.
crazy. He's
Well,
always,
crazy, yeah.
I've listened to his material when he was like in his
Mm-hmm.
punk bands, and in his acting too with Sons of Anarchy, he was in it. And he was such a badass in there.
I think by the time he was in Sons of Anarchy, he was way
Yeah.
more happier of a person.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, this
Yeah.
what is it? Spoken
Yeah, spoken word.
word thing? Yeah.
Yeah,
He nails it.
yeah, it's
knows.
an awesome part of the song. That's one of my favorite parts of any Tool song.
Yeah.
I just love the instrumental there. All right, let's go ahead and finish this one out. We got more to go. Oh man,
Yeah.
brutal scream.
The Maynard Scream.
Oops.
So clean.
Here comes more of that fast picking.
Right there.
Ooh. Yes. All right.
That was beautiful.
Tool bottom.
I know that on this album, "Sober" is like
The number like the
the
most
number
popular
one song from this album, but I don't know, "Bottom." I think I like "Bottom" better.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
think-
I like every Tool song.
I
That I've
think
heard of. It's amazing, but "Bottom" is
At this point of me having heard this album so many times and Sober being overplayed on the radio,
yeah.
I would think I would probably agree with you.
Yeah.
I'd like this one more than Undertow.
The Maynard Scream, that his screaming really like it just encompasses the entire song. It really just wraps it up,
Yeah.
It's just
The same with what
like the
other-
pot,
Like the
at
pot.
the end, he's like,
yeah, yeah. Let's it go. What about okay? So if this is one of your most favorite songs on this one, do you have any other ones that you really like, or like I know "Prison Sex" was a pretty popular.
yeah, that
song.
was good. That one's good. That one's good too.
Did you like the hidden track?
The hidden track, yeah, I like the hidden track. The hidden track.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I said, this is one of my favorite songs on this album. Apparently, he really likes the hell out of it too.
Yeah.
So I like I said, I'm just glad to get some Tool on the channel. There are some songs that I haven't heard.
Yeah, from his other band.
Or yeah, Perfect Circle, a new
Perfect
album.
Circle.
I haven't heard that. I know that a lot of people asked me to check out some Pussifer songs. I'm still working my way through that. God, what's the last
And
album?
you have listened to their newest album, like what's
What's the name of it?
Numa, right? No. What's their
No,
newest
same.
one called?
So I've heard Numa. Okay, I've already heard Numa. The rest of the songs from that album, which we can't think of the name, I haven't heard yet. And it's just I hit a point where I wasn't sure what to make of their switch from. They had more structured songs back in this day, in the Undertow days, and when they started dropping the structure and the songs started turning into super long songs, experimental, I wasn't on board with it yet. But after hearing Numa, and I think what really locked me into liking that song was seeing a Danny Carey drum cam video, and that was just insane. And I completely appreciate that side of them now. So I am willing to check out those songs if anyone has any requests for any of the songs from that album, or any Pussifer or Perfect Circle, or anything else that Maynard might be involved in. Let me know, and I'll see if I can drag Ivan into another one of these.
Right.
So, hey, if you made it this far into the video, thanks for watching. Please go check out Tool if you have not yet. I want to thank Ivan for being in this too.
Oh yeah, always. Pleasure.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see y'all in the next one.